I have an heir. He's the crappiest heir possible. Okay, well, he's no Enrique, but a 013. But you know what? I was kind of sweating it because my ruler's 49. So, if my ruler dies, I have a 165 coming to the throne. I'll just roll with this guy because I have to. He's a 013, not great. He'll probably get a couple points, maybe like a 1, 2, 3. Which isn't good, but it's better than a personal union, so. So Spain for me actually frees up an additional slot. I had 4 slots. Aragon, Spain, France, and then I had a royal marriage with England for that mission. I think it was this one, because I wanted them to ally me, so I royally married them. So that ended. I'm actually at 2 out of 5 slots. Is there anybody down in Africa that would not hate me? I know the Congo is supposed to become Catholic. I don't imagine anybody would transfer trade. El Agar. Would you accept vassalization? Trust. Tuareg international influence, not the same religious group. Portuguese economic base compared to Tuareg is apparently a negative 69. This, what, 2-3 province country? Their economic base compared to mine, negative 69. Really? This tiny country? 13 ducats to influence nation on them? I don't even have a merchant in this node. I have not discovered it yet. It's actually pretty bad because I do own... I own 1 province in that. No. Be good to trade with that. Except the game took a merchant away from me, so I'm down 1 merchant. I wouldn't even have a merchant to put there. The other thing is, I could probably share maps with them. No, they actually wouldn't share maps. If they weren't threatened, I could probably share maps and they could tell me about this area. But there's probably a couple countries in here that I don't know, so I'd rather not get aggressive expansion with them. Igbos announced me their arrival. Dahomey is building a spy network. Everybody wants a piece of Portugal. Do I get a province? Hey, I get a province. There's not that many provinces over here. We get this Pearly Province. Pearly Province of Pearls. They're not going to tell me the rural property until the calculations are done. Hopefully the mine size is good, and then I'll stick a whole ton of ducats in here to get some of that pearls going. If they have no sea salt industry, which I think they always, colonies always start with sea salt industries. 81 size mines. Yeah, they have a sea salt industry. Darn, if they had no sea salt industry, I could open up a pearl industry and it would just be 81 size pearl industry. I think they changed it specifically where colonies have all of those industries open now. Because there's problems before with colonized provinces not having industries. And it is kind of annoying to spend 5 ducats to open up tons of industries in colonized provinces. What am I looking for? Pearls. And pearls are apparently exotics. Did that actually open up? Yeah, pearl industry. I'm going to put 20 ducats of investment into the mines in this province. There are probably not a lot of people. 15,000 peasants living in this province. They all can work in the pearl mines. Improve with the Congo, just because I expect them to switch to Christianity now that I border them. I could probably get them as a vassal, maybe? This province is doing pretty good. Not that. This one, 52 ducats for farmlands. Only size 222 out of 784. And the forestries is size 191 out of 642, and it's 35 ducats. Is irrigation rank 1? Must have been pretty cheap for me to build it. Wonder what rank 2 would cost. That's not what I want. I don't want a harborage. 300 ducats? 738 ducats. Alright, that's definitely a jump. Maybe I paid like 300 ducats for level 1. What is the labor difference? There's 218,000 people here, growing by about 1.3 thousand. 1,300. Close to 500 people migrating into the province. If there's people migrating into it, labor difference, yeah, labor difference is 5.5. I think I'm good on raw materials, and fuel is decent, so I'm lacking fuel. So I will do... like a 30 ducat investment into farms. Who owns that? We own 10% of it. The peasants own 52% of it, so yeah, the peasants in this province are making money from that. The nobles a little bit, and the clergy a little bit as well. I'm actually pretty good with the clergy, 79%. What do they own? They own 12% of the farmlands, 54% of the academic property. They make 900 ducats, so if I was going to take property from anyone, I'd probably take it from the clergy. We have a couple of rebellions rising up. National unrest is -9. My stability is 0. I could do this opposed populist reform. +5 national unrest for 10 years. 10 relations between the spiritualists and the state, plus 10 clergy loyalty. I wanted to take stuff from them. I'd probably take academic property. 116 units would be -15 clergy loyalty, -20 relations, -25% stability, so we'd still have 0 stability. Yeah, let's do it. That'll probably add a couple of rebel factions, I imagine. But I think most of these provinces down here are fine. As long as they're up in Africa, and I don't have to bring troops down here, that's fine. Yeah, these provinces are like -36. Most of these provinces are Catholic, so that's why they're fine. This province is not. If I get this to 50%, I should be able to propagate. I would send a couple extra ships down there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, perfect then. The harborage level 5 was built here. That'll also help with ship maintenance in this province, ship building in this province, embark costs, so it should reduce autonomy, is the word I'm looking for, a little bit. And then it'll help with naval force limit, obviously, because our naval force limit jumped up to 53 from 43. So I think I mentioned I wanted it to jump 10 to 53, and that's literally what it did. So I'll build some caravels. Also build another heavy, just so I have an extra heavy. Actually build 5 trade ships. I'll go over my force limit a little bit, because that's where I'm making all of my money. Okay, yeah, that guy died 1 year after we got our heir, so that is... Thankfully, we got this heir. Our regent is aggressive. -1 dip rep. -15% improve relations, +5% aggressive expansion impact, +5% liberty desire, -10% cost to fabricate claims. She is a 255. I think the last guy was a 333, so she's actually better than him. These guys are all level 3. Do I want to begin a new alignment? If I continue with the current leadership, I'm going to lose 10 relations with the aristocrats and the metropolitans anyway. I think it's only a little bit less for doing a new alignment, and 2 of these guys are actually bureaucrats, but they should be half price. All of them should be half price. I don't know if I'll get level 3. I'll risk it. Nope, they're all level 1. It's unfortunate, because if I align with one of these factions, then I get level 3. But going through here, it's all level 1. Don't imagine I'll actually use any of those. Unfortunate. Material cost for projects, -2% is nice. I don't know why you can't upgrade level 1 advisors all the way to 3. Seems like something you should be able to do. I don't think I have access. There's a level 3 guy. He's a aristocrat, though. I'll try to dump some of these guys. Need you all to leave my court. See what I get. Now, still aristocrat. Aristocrat. Suppose that makes sense because the aristocrats do have most of the influence in the country. Aristocrat, aristocrat, aristocrat. I'll keep the discipline guy. I'll keep this discipline guy in case I go to war and I need a discipline advisor. Aristocrat. This guy's half price. I don't like getting rid of him. I'm gonna go ahead and provide temporary tax relief so I can get some of that stability back. Yeah, they're just gonna give me all the same people. Alright, this guy sucks. I promote this guy? I don't know why you can't promote level 2 to 3. Weird. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, the same people just showing up again. Get out. Don't want you. I can't just pick advisors because you lose 25% stability if you switch advisors, so... I don't want you... Okay, here we go. That's a bureaucrat. Let's send these ships down south to protect trade there. So I can get that started. Though I don't think it actually... I think if it's through a trade node, I think you can still build a castle and convert it at the same time. There we go. Urban production efficiency plus 1%. Commerce production inefficiency negative 2.5%. Bureaucrat advisor. I'll take it. I'll check a census really quickly. Everybody loves censuses. Censi. 31,000 natural change tenant size. That's really what I'm looking for here. Hey, natural change for residents, positive. They're not dying. 466,000. I think we had 388,000 the last I checked, so that's grown by about 80,000. Skip wealth, food, 1,162. Demand is higher. Salt, 227. Fiber's good. Fuel, closing. Raw materials, really good. Exotic. Consumers closing. Military's good. Naval's good. Industrial's good. Luxury is good. Knowledge seems flat. Alright. We're almost Dip Tech 19. Hopefully I can grab this province soon. Lobito. Ah, that's this province down here. So it's probably one more expedition over here. And then I think 1 or 2 expeditions here, and then I should be Dip Tech 19, so I can start sending expeditions to the Caribbean. And then once I'm Dip Tech 20, I'll start sending them to Brazil. And then I'll try to colonize a lot of the coast. I'm thinking I'm going to give 500 ducats to Brazil. And then I'll give them like 10% of my income. And then once I switch into them, I'll give them like 1,000 ducats. Just because I don't trust... I don't trust the AI to efficiently use those 500 ducats or the money that I send them. And, oh, okay. Yeah, France accepted peace with England. I thought that was an alliance for some reason. That was throwing me off. I was like, France allied England? How did that happen? It was just peace. I don't even know why France attacked them. What was that war over? France? The Duke of Coimbra. King Afonso was only 6 years old when he became the King of Portugal. Rip Afonso. That's the dude that died in Morocco, right? I think so. For the first 6 years of his reign, the country was ruled by the Duke of Coimbra. He had no reason for complaints. Regency was just and efficient. The young king reached a majority. He was jealous of the duke's influence, and a group of noblemen had been trying to sow discord between him and the king, trying to frame them. In a last attempt to mend relations, the Duke of Coimbra arrived with a number of retainers to seek an audience with Duke Afonso. Maybe that's not the same guy. So it was true death to him and his men. We must place our trust in our dear friend and mentor. We can get 50% progress towards stability or until the death of our regent, which happens with the death when your heir reaches age. You get global trade power 10% and yearly corruption negative 0.1. So that's what, 14 years of global trade power? I mean, I think the only risk is like if this dude wanted to take the throne, which if he did, you know what? I'd let him. We have a 013. I welcome him on throne, so I'll take the global trade power. That's good for maybe a couple ducats, yeah. And Mali's also embargoing us. Mali, how dare you? What did I ever do to you except loot your capital? Alright, I will propagate religion there. It should convert this province. England wants to ally me. I don't think so. England? Nice try, though. Your rival with France. Yeah, we'll go back to Central Africa. Admin Tech 18. '20 is the next tech. Not tech group, the next idea group. Okay, they're not actually changing this province, but they are changing. They're converting provinces. That's fine. I think that's worthwhile to have those ships there. I think I lose a couple ducats from not being in the Mediterranean, but that's fine. I mean, we make 19 ducats, so I can afford to spend some ducats down there. I'm gonna send... That's 53%, so I think I have to keep the leader over there, so... Yeah, I'll send these ships that I'm building to the Mediterranean then. Not gonna be any more ships for a while, since Lisbon is a ship-making beast of a province. Local shipbuilding time negative 50%. I believe they have... No, okay, this doesn't actually reduce ship-making time. Some commerce output, harborage infrastructure cost, negative 50%, a little bit of more commerce output. Noble marriage has expired. I've gotten the nobility up to 52%. Their power is growing by a lot because there's a couple supports that I gave them. I think plus 0.5. They're growing every year, so I'm not gonna go back and do that again. Our legitimacy is 97. Not used to our legitimacy being that high. It'd be nice if they had stability, if this showed what your stability points were at. But this screen does, 23%. That doesn't show what you're gaining or losing. We're currently losing 0.85%, so that is going to trend to 0. That's alright. We have some Tunisian rebels. I'll actually stop drilling. Actually going on in the rest of the world? Looks like nothing. Muscovy is expanding eastward. And west. I think they took these provinces from Sweden. Poland is still a junior partner of Hungary. Lithuania is losing provinces to Muscovy. Muscovy is just like snaking around. The Ottomans seem to have stopped their quick expansion. So it looks like they're fighting Rome. Rome owns Chios. Okay. Wait, what? Rome owns Chios? Wasn't that a... I'm pretty sure that's a Genoan province. Also, Genoa owns Crete. They're playing musical chairs over here. Venice lost Crete to Genoa. Genoa lost Chios to Rome. Rome's gonna lose Chios to the Ottomans. Whoa, it looks like Mamluks are expanding south into the Horn of Africa. Doesn't happen often. I don't think Song's doing anything. They have Goryeo, Moghulstan, that country as their tributaries. Probably a lot more over here as well. India still seems pretty fractured. Actually, it looks fractured than it's... more fractured than it started as. Mani has one province there. Looks like Bijapur has conquered some of Mani. And are fighting Gujarat. Damascus is expanding west. Bohemia seems to be expanding a little bit as well. That's about it. Alright, we did not take this province. Took this province. Wengula. Velha. 50,000 people living here. It's not a bad province. We are significant now. We have achieved a cultural union of Iberian culture. Alright then. Alright, I can take the next diptech. Global trade power plus 20% for the next 10 years. That should unlock Caribbean expeditions. Also gives naval force limit modifier plus 5%. Take the next Miltech as well. That is 10 years, and then we can start colonizing Brazil. Might switch to admin before that. Especially since we have a 255 and the air is a 013. Who did Spain announce? Okay, England, Mali, Tunis. Not me. All good. Should be able to send an expedition, I think in March. There we go. Okay, let's go to the Caribbean. Or Hispaniola. I think we actually unlock a lot. Caribbean, Cuba, Hispaniola. So I'll just send... Chose the Caribbean, so I'll send another one to the Caribbean. I'll send 3 to the Caribbean until I get a colonial nation, and then I'll move on Cuba, Hispaniola, one after another. I think if it's 3, if it's still 3 provinces per colonial nation, 3 provinces to form a colonial nation, then we have 10 years, so I should be able to form those 3 colonial nations, assuming I get provinces in those nations. There might actually only be 2 colonial nations over there, I think. Alright, I'll put this ship with these guys in the Mediterranean. Just to protect them. Send them to protect West Mediterranean. I sent another trade ship down here because I dipped below 50%, so that should save that. Get an extra merchant. Alright, merchant there, merchant there. Merchant there, there, there. There, 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 there. So I lost the merchant in the North Sea. I think I'm just going to leave that merchant out in the North Sea. Because I don't own anything in the channel. So I'll put them back in Congo. Because I actually own provinces there, and I think I'll make more money with the merchant there anyway. I make about a ducat 50. Aristocratic pact has ended, and with the merchant there, I can now propagate religion. So they will start converting those provinces. I'm propagating religion here. Don't really need to, but if I can convert some of these provinces, if I want to take them, then might as well do that. Who's Mali allied with? Sus, Tafilet, Yolaf, Zamfara, Tunis, and Kalagar. Okay, so they've allied everybody in the world. 2, 4, 6 countries they have just they're allied with. They're hug-a-boxing. Alright, I'll put my troops over here. What's our force limit? 13. Okay, our force limit has jumped to 13. I have 12 ships. As well build an additional troop. And I'll end this part here. So we can start colonizing the Caribbean then. Actually, you know what? I'll go until the end of the year to see that first province that we grab over there. Assuming we grab one, 80%. I don't think I've missed one so far. We got this tiny little nation over here, this tiny little province over here. Okay. Not really a nation. 5,000 people there. You know, this is not a colonial nation area, actually. This is... Wait, no, it says Colonial Caribbean. Really? So I think there's 2 colonial nations then. This is all orange. So I assume this is all one colonial nation now. This used to be like 3 colonial nations over here. This was a trade company. That might be a colonial nation now then. Okay. It says Colonial Caribbean, so I have to assume that means that is a colonial nation, so it's changed. So I will send the next expedition over here. I'll send 3, see if that gets a colonial nation, and then I'll send them over here. Probably to Cuba, just because that's a really big island. And then, yeah, go from there. So, thank you for watching. Goodbye.